What? Calvin, what's going on? Cody, what's going on? Or Corey. Corey, what's going on? Hey man, I pretty shitty week. So I hope you're doing all right. Hey man, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good, man. Sorry about your week, man. You know, but hey, every day is a new day. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Hey, what's going on? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Israel, what's going on? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Andrew, what's going on? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. You feel me? People say I can't braid because I'm white. Hey, you probably can. Don't believe the hype. What it is? Canonical, canonical, what that is? Do you know how Stray Kids is? Nah, I don't. Nah, I don't. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I got some crazy ass names, man. I'm just, you feel me? Y'all subscribe, bro. We back with another video. Come on, we back promoting. Let's get it. Will Smith going to a Diddy party. Boy, you funny as hell, Jimmy. What's going on? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate the love. Jesus love you. Thank you so much. Sarah, I appreciate that. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I tore my MCL, and I think I have to go to the dermatologist, and then my leg. Okay. Oh, you gotta pray for the ACT, huh? Hey man, just work. Hey, this is just another chance for you to sit back, work hard. You know what I'm saying? So you can pass your test, man. So that's all that is, man. You know, sorry about your leg and stuff like that. Hope it do well. You know, whatever you get done with it. You know what I'm saying? Hope it's you'll be able to walk. You know what I'm saying, and get back to your normal. Um, Calvin, appreciate the like and the sub. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I ain't never tore MCL, so I don't know what it feel like, but I know it probably hurt. And you know, just gotta do what the doctor say. You know, don't be on it too much. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you wanted to heal, give it time to heal and stuff like that. So, you say you want to be a rapper. Well, the first thing you gotta do is you gotta start rapping. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start rapping to yourself, rapping in the bathroom, rapping at your job, rapping at home, rapping at school, rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta constantly be in the booth within your mind. You gotta constantly be in the booth, no matter where you at. You feel me? Because rap is about a reflection of life. So if you want to get into music, you want to get into rap, you have to start living, and then you have to start rapping. You have to start living, and then you have to start rapping. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, you get your substance of who you are, what you are, and you know, and that's the first thing is to define your identity as a rapper. And the only way you can do that is if you rap. Juice WRLD fan, no, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Y'all subscribe. You gonna make something? Okay, go ahead and make something, man. You can do it. You say saying rappers are fun. Yeah, it is fun, man, if you know what you're doing. You say preach, Will Smith. You funny. You funny. Chic, baby, make sure you sleek. I think that's your name. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. You know what I mean? So if you want to be a rapper, man, make sure you know your identity, man. Know who you are, and the only way you can do that is if you rap. You know what I'm saying? Your rap is gonna let you know who you is. How you rap is gonna let you know who you is. My favorite rapper is right now is YoungBoy. I mean, that's my favorite right now. YoungBoy is my favorite rapper. He been my favorite for a while, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, right now that's my favorite rapper. YB my favorite rapper right now. He said, "UG boy, hear me." Where you from at, Juice WRLD? Where you from? Do you rap? Yeah, I rap a little bit, man. I got a little couple bars in me. You know what I'm saying? I can rap a little bit. You feel me? I'm thinking about go ahead and give y'all like some short freestyles, like, you know what I'm saying, like some like, you know, beating to the drum, you know, getting that shit right. You know what I mean? I'm thinking of doing that for y'all. Interstates. You're United States of America. Okay. You say you hate YoungBoy? No, Chopper is better. Oh Lord, why you like Chop over YoungBoy? You know it's crazy. I was just looking at an interview Chopper did. Why you like YoungBoy over Chopper? I mean, why you like Chopper over YoungBoy? You said play a song? All right. I'm gonna play one of my artist songs that I just dropped. I'm gonna play one of my artist songs that just dropped. He just dropped the song. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it. He just dropped it on my channel, so you feel me? I'm gonna let y'all listen to it or whatever. Y'all go ahead and check it out whenever y'all want to check it out. Oh, you were born in Cuba? Okay then. Shout out to Cuba. The beat fire, yeah. Beat fire. You made beat and rap? Okay, that what's up. Smoking good, you can't get this on my brother's face. I stand down and pick myself up. If I fall down, drop the ticket, I got old girls, they wanna call not this shit, not against it. Get real, you cannot call out. Like I talk, this is my pockets. Long as I'm red up, nigga, that's what new pockets. Oh, you get some rap, God. Okay. But no, I'm faster than Eminem, yeah. Yeah. Exactly. You brought it. You got it. See me yawn. What's going on? You say what the song about? You gotta listen to it. You gotta go listen to it. You gotta listen to it. I'm gonna rewind it for y'all. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it again so y'all can get it. Okay. If you can, go listen to it on your own time. Like, up here, go to my page and go listen to it. And then come back. Smoking good, you can't get this on my brother, so face it. I stay down and pick myself up. If I fall down, drop a ticket, I got old girls, they wanna call down. This shit, not against it, get real. It's called Do for $1. No requests over here. You can't request, man. It's YouTube. Now we start doing Twitch. Y'all can go on Twitch. Y'all can follow my Twitch. Y'all can follow my Twitch at NTL 2121. Y'all go follow that Twitch. And you know, we'll have some music and stuff going on there too. So once we get the what's it called? Do for $1. So when y'all go to my Twitch, follow my Twitch. And we'll be over there on the Twitch soon. You know what I'm saying? So y'all wanna listen to music and have requests and all that, y'all get my Twitch up. Y'all follow my Twitch. Shut up. To make this one. These niggas out here broke. Ain't no telling what I do for $1. Wanna see my brother school on the boat just after $1. I'm struggling grass when I on the ground. I never kept up. Beat the road up. Down, I don't fuck up my starter. I beat the road up by myself, but I hit my partner. Sometimes dollars in this one steady stacking these commas. I'm in top above my head to the music. The OG, what's happening? You say turbo session. Scissoring? What? Smoking good, you can't get this to my brother, this a face. I stay down and pick myself up. If I fall down, drop a ticket. So they wanna call now. This shit, not against it, get real, you can't call out. Like my shoelaces, my pockets full of these knots. Long as I'm ran up, nigga, that's when you profit. Can't get caught up in a system, so I gotta move cautious. How I swing the ball outside, yeah, that was bossing. These niggas like that like crossing and they working that rocket. They're swinging all night, but they got the feet still knocking. Start looking for the pudding when they found me a socket. Tryna get rich off a boss like that fuck nigga Roddy. I be tryna catch a play with these niggas tryna catch bikers on the ground. LA, they got it, but they ain't pressing nobody. I lost the ball, made that shit back. I lost that how you live it. Only time I miss move is when I got the wheels foggy. Grew up hustling with my brothers, and you know we still rockin'. You can come and couple, I might throw your deal party. Give all of us to love like that nigga Bill Cosby. If you think you see me ain't making money, then that was not me. Every night I'm a teddy, I knew that God got me. If you think you see me ain't making money, then I was
not me. Pray every night, I'm protected. I know that God got me. You never broke, you don't tell them that you fall. When I keep my brother school on the boat, just after the I'm struggling grandpa on the ground, I never kept on. Beat the road up, down up.
I chased some out what I was looking for, maybe real gangster music. Yeah. Yeah. Getting money music, getting to it music. You feel me? Yeah, that's what that is. Get to it music. Get to it music. That's what that is. You know what I mean? Get to it and do it. That's what it is. Get to it and do it. As long as you getting to it and doing it, that's what that means. Feel me?
Shut up. I'm finna bag this one. These niggas like a broke. Ain't no telling what I do for $1. When it's my brother's school on the boat, just added $1. I'm struggling grass, but I'm on the ground. I never kept for a faller. Beat the road up. Down, I don't fuck up my starter. I beat the road up by myself, but I eat my partners. I'm trying to thought this in this one steady, scratching these commas. I'm in topic, but my head to music. Please call my phone. I'm trying to answer, then I blew it. Come and grab a couple of guns. Ain't gotta say excuse me. I so fancy, but I'm going to catch my play in a hoodie. Walk in the room, so many bulls. I said, bro, we got a movie. All I know is get that shit in the shirt, the nigga a two-piece. Focus on that check and let these hoes try to seduce me. Keep that pot under my sweater, cause these niggas crazy. I stay on the road and I don't even know my neighbors. Niggas say you can't tell me to throw a deal and come and see you. Just to get my phone right, I was giving out tasters. So smoking good, you can't get it, this a facer. I stay down and pick myself up. If I fall down, drop a ticket. I got close, they wanna call now. This shit, not against it, get real, you cannot call out. Like I talk about shoelaces, my pockets full of these knots. Long as I'm ready up, nigga, that's a new part. Can't get caught up in a system, so I gotta move cautious. How I swing the ball outside, yeah, they was bossy. These niggas like that like crossing and they working that rocket. They're swinging all night, about the money, got the feet still knocking. Start looking for the plug, and when they found me a socket, trying to get rid of a box like that fuck nigga Roddy. I be trying to catch a play, while these niggas trying to catch bodies. Cause on the ground, LA, they got it, but they ain't pressing nobody. I lost the ball, made that shit back, I lost that how you niggas solve it. Only time I miss smoke is when I got the wheels foggy. Grew up hustling with my brothers, and you know we still rocking. You can come and cop a couple, I might throw your deal probably. Give all the little to love like that nigga Bill Cosby. If you think you see me ain't making money, then that was not me. Pray every night, I'm protected, I know that God got me. If you think you see me ain't making money, then that was not me. Pray every night, I'm protected, I know that God got me. You never broke, ain't no telling what I do for $1. When I keep my brother school on the boat, just after $1. I'm struggling grandpa on the ground, I never kept for a faller. Beat the road up, down up.
Get to it. Beat the road up. Y'all, we gotta get to it, man. Beat the road up. That's what we gotta do, y'all. We gotta get to it. Beat the road up. You know what I mean? Y'all, get to it. Do it. Don't flat. Don't slack. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, blaze shit. Yeah. We got more shit on the way. We got new shit on the way. You say, weirdest dream I remember? Somebody got me trying to answer questions. Weirdest dream y'all remember? What's the weirdest dream you remember? What's the weirdest dream y'all remember, y'all? They keep throwing up questionnaires. Somebody putting in questionnaires, or y'all asking questions, or what? I don't get it. Just keep popping up on my shit. So, if I would answer that for me, I'd be like the weirdest dream I ever had was let me see, that I was let me see what was weird though. Oh, I was a kid, right? And I was like in my neighborhood, and my grandma's house was like neighborhood, so I went in the backyard, and I was in the yard or whatever, and then a clown came out of nowhere and started chasing me. Now, when I got to the door, I was running straight to my grandma's door. As I got to the door, the clown was behind me, and then started try to grab me. But then I got to the house, and then all I seen was a light, and then I woke up. I was like, what the fuck? Why the hell a clown was chasing me? For real. I'm like, why the hell this clown chasing me, man? What the fuck? I had to get up out of that dream, man. I fought my ass off to get up out of that dream.
What else?
Dream ain't niggas like this. Hell yeah. You forgive me, young Dustin. Nah, you good. You chillin'. You had that in Vegas? Huh? Yeah. That's crazy. Oh, shit. That's that shit. I'm not gonna lie. That's fire. What you call that? This one is gumbo. Gumbo? Gumbo what? Now I'm trying to see. Nah, whoa. Nah, you good not. Whoa. Bro, sit down. Wait. What's going on with you, nigga?
Mom, Leo said, I'm putting you down, man. I'm gonna put you down, man. All the way back on that type of time, man. You know what I'm saying? I let them folk drag my name through the mud, man. I let them folk drag my name through the mud 3 years straight, man. I sit back and I let them folk
Stop biting on my damn shoe. Badass cat.
The conversation that as black men that we're not having across the country is how do we protect and save the health of mind?
The worst place a man can be left is left alone with his thoughts.
Yes, sir.
My mental fitness, my physical fitness, my spiritual fitness, these things I cherish.
Black men I've been around, they fighting and even try to make, they used to be 18. Now it's really like 16, 15.
Jack Boy reveals Kodak Black is featured on his own album.
What's up, man? I got new music. I might drop today or tomorrow. We dropping Free Sig, man. Free Sig today or tomorrow, man. We going. I done turned it up at night. Yes, I did. We dropping Free Sig tomorrow or today, man. Free Sig.
Stop biting my damn shoe.
Hey y'all, it's Nia Simone. Hey y'all, it's Nate Satia. And we're back with another episode of It Girl Seminar. Woo! It's so good to be back. It's so good to be back.
A couple months, right?
Yeah, it's been a couple months.
Did y'all miss us?
Because we missed you.
And today, we have some amazing guests coming through. Get ready for this one.
You want to introduce them one by one or together?
One by one, they both gonna pull together. Y'all ready? Just give me a hand. Just give me a sign. Go. Y'all ready?
All right.
All right. This is childhood friends. This is friends that made
You want me to get off? Oh my God, I'm just talking too much. I can talk all day, y'all. Like, I'm a yapper, bro. I'm sorry. I'm a yapper. Maybe I'm just getting old. I don't know what's going on, but it's all because you chose a side. You're supposed to put your pride. The Shake Frost with that 20 kid.
You know what you better do? Pay right now. I mean, not right now, but right now. Go to the reallifestreetstars.com website and purchase your.
Appreciate the light.
Finesse 2Times has to find out the hard way after his music stopped getting played on radio and getting marketing dollars from Mob Ties. It happens that he signed with Mob Ties and also signed a distribution deal with Atlantic Records. But things will start getting worse for the dude. Jay Prince Jr. and Mob Ties stopped spending a lot of money to push his music on radio and major networks. This happened because the music industry and the record companies started experiencing decline in their businesses, with most of these artists getting into trouble. 2Times is totally different because he raps about the reality of life and what's going on in life.
None of this shit. None of this shit. I don't want it. I don't do it. Keep it. I don't need you. Wait up, I feed you. Fuck you, tell me out. I'm the one up. Fuck you, man. You ain't got shit. Judge the next nigga. How you gonna judge a motherfucker with something?
Alright, man, so today we're here with Mr. Chase Lou.
Clearwater Toyota is the clear choice to upgrade and save with no hidden fees, no margins. Buy now.
Yo, we gotta talk about this, man. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. So we gotta react to CJ on 32's video. I know I'm getting a lot of comments on the last video talking about CJ on 32's address the Marty Marr situation. But it gets even worse, man. It gets even worse, right? So I saw Marty Marr responding back to people in the comments section. This response right here. It says, nobody offering me to go get content, so why would I ask them? Now, who is he talking about? Nobody offering for me to go get content, so why would I go ask them? Everybody knows what's going on. Vlogging is too easy. It's not hard at all. You just need content. I'm not gonna bother no one. I already did an interview with 75, Sugarman, and Rail. So it sounds like he's in his feelings, man. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like DJ 75, Sugarman, and Rail.
So YouTube, you need content at all times and money to get to places and get those places and so many different obstacles, bro. Trust me, it's not as easy as you think. I should straight soon though.
So it sounds like he's in his feelings, man. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like he's in his feelings that CJ ain't got him around anymore, right?
Going back, and that song was fire. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. We got him come.
So let's get into
Is it where everybody,
a lot of people are talking.
Everybody sleep, man. It's 2 in the morning. Everybody might be asleep, but the Blaze. The Blaze on the one. You feel me? I sleep periodically during the day. So, but for the most part, I'm up at night. I'm up all night. All night. All morning. Yeah, everybody sleep, man. About 2 in the morning down here, man. So, you know, everybody sleep, bed, resting. Oh, it's 11 o'clock. Oh, it's morning time for you. Just not waking up, man. Just not waking up. So woke you up, huh? I woke you up this morning. You woke up because of me. You woke up with the Blaze. You woke up with the Blaze, man.
About this CJ on 32. I think CJ on 32 only responded to this after all the comments I shared where Marty Marr is sneak jabbing.
It's 11:25. Yeah, it's 2:26. It's 2:26 where I'm at. So y'all, either we ahead or y'all behind. You feel me? Right now, y'all getting up. y'all getting up, so we really like we going to sleep. People going to sleep now. Y'all waking up, done started y'all. Everybody probably at work doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Yo, everybody up. Yeah, never sleep. Yeah, you never sleep. Yeah, man. I sleep sometimes. I ain't gonna tell. I be exaggerating when I say I don't sleep. I do sleep, but I don't sleep often. And you know what I'm saying? I might go 3-4 days without. You know what I'm saying? I'm not 3-4 days, but I might go like down the whole day without sleeping and sleep for the next day. And then get up, don't go again, be up all night. On my house, yeah, nah. Oh, it's too late for that. We'll do a tour. We'll do a tour. Not my house. It's not. I mean, it's nothing but this house. We'll do some tours later on, though. I get what you're saying, though. Y'all wanna see a little bit more. That's what I want. I want y'all to be able to wanna see more. Want to see more Blaze. Want to see more how Blaze living and whatever's going on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I see y'all want to see more Blaze and shit like that. I'm forever 21. How old I am? Forever 21. I'm forever 21, man. Y'all figure out my age later on in life. When y'all could do y'all research, when everybody start doing their research on the Blaze, y'all figure it out. But I'm 21, dude. I'm forever 21. I can't get old. Yeah, I can't get old, man. I'm immortal. I'm immortal. I can't never get old. I'm forever young. Forever young. I wanna be forever young. We wanna live forever. Forever young. Forever young. I wanna be forever young. Do you wanna live forever? Forever and ever young.
Yeah, that's CJ on 32s, right? He said nobody's offering me content. Who's nobody offering content? Why would they offer him content? Like, I don't get that.
Who's our background? Who's your background? My background, what's that in my background? I got some toilet paper, I got some washing stuff, some Tide, I got some mouthwash, cup over there, I got an Arizona tea, I ain't drunk.
And I had a crazy morning, guys. I actually woke up trying to get out early. And I couldn't find my title. I tore the house up looking for the titles. And then right when I was going to give up, I found the titles, man. Golly, what a rough morning. Then I have to run over here making it time. So my tax guys, you know, when I wake up.
Why toilet paper? Cause you know, when you run out, you need. You know what I'm saying? Then sometimes, you know, I might have to wipe my nose, wipe my hands. You know, maybe I got some on my eye. You don't want to use like paper towel or rough shit on your face. So, you know, paper is a good way to kind of wipe your face clean. You know what I'm saying? You know, you have some on your face or some on your arms, some mess, or you might spill. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's some water on the floor or on the, you know, it down. So that just, you know, toilet paper is good for not just wiping your ass, but wiping the tables and the floor, wiping little shit that might be dirty. You know what I'm saying? Might wipe off the counter, wipe off the TV. You know.
Last minute, because I went 24 in Texas, which I always do. I'm always last minute with that. I'm like, what the fuck?
Now that he's talking about the IRS, man, I wonder if Marty Marr paid off taxes on that $700,000, right? He said he was getting $50,000 a month or $100,000 a month. Was he paying taxes on that $100,000? Get in the comment section right now. Was your boy Marty Marr paying taxes on that $700,000 that he was busy spending, right? Busy spending on girls and food, right? Because your boy ain't buying nothing, right? You tell me you made $700,000, something like that, in a year? Hey.
You say 2 people join? Yeah, man, I appreciate everybody who joining, man. Everybody who coming in showing that love, man. Appreciate everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just, like I said, I'm on live to promote my channel, put it out there, and I'm working hard to get my numbers up, to get more subscribers. So we can start doing better videos and having more of a better outlet as far as like how we doing the content. You feel me? We're just gonna update the content. The more people want the blaze, the more content we do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's 2 people now, y'all. It was more then. That shit. Man, that shit I bought my 4th of something like that.
He had nothing to show for it. Nothing to show for it. No supercars, no real assets, nothing.
Make sure you out here getting money, you out here flexing. Make sure all your ducks is lined up. This is a different flex with all your shit in order. But anyway, today we're gonna be taking delivery of our vehicle. Today, y'all know what time it is, man. We're about to take delivery of our 600L convertible. Oh shit, boy, I don't want to get over there. We're gonna head over to the Grace Wind Clubhouse right now. I'm trying to get Jessica to clean some cars, man. Seems like nobody wanna work. I make no money. Shit, I'ma just have to buy me a water hose and start doing my shit myself again, man. Cause nobody wanna work no more. You wanna work on 8 time. Don't work like that. Damn, real crazy. Everybody complain about money and then nobody sounds just work. Nobody wanna work. Everybody.
Yo, that sounds crazy right there. Everybody wants to complain. Everybody wants to complain. They ain't got no money, but when it's time to work, they don't want to come to work. Gee, I wonder what is he talking about, man? Is he talking about your boy Marty Marr not willing to work? Because Marty Marr could easily be doing work right now. He could be a cameraman. He could be doing so much work for CJ. But I told you guys, and I've seen all the comments, right? But this is nothing new. Like, I've been known that he's working with Blue and them raffle cars. I've been telling you guys the shit ain't adding up. Even the last video that he dropped before CJ dropped this video, I told you guys shit isn't adding up.
Everybody asked fire. I'm firing the 32K. I'm firing myself today. Today, man, I'm ready to get my car. Gotta get these to my boy. Over there.
32 games, dude. Fuck everybody.
Yep, 32 games. It's a good day. I'll turn a bad day into a good day. The morning started off real rough. Now I gotta go home and clean up shit because I was looking everywhere. I found my shit, and now I had to put it in the move, and you got shit everywhere. So it's like, man, how can I misplace this? But I actually be hiding shit for myself all the time, bro. Like, I'll go put on one of my jackets and there's 5,000 or 6,000 in there that I never even missed or knew I had in the fucking jacket, guys. I've done this so many times. Like, going some pants I've written. It's a couple.
You know those couple $1,000, you know a lot of people could use that. Like Marty Marr. Marty Marr is always begging and complaining and whining. He could really use a couple $1,000 right now, right? There's a bunch of guys around C who could really use a few $1,000 because they look rough, right? Like, I don't know what your boy Marty Marr, like, go get you a shape up, man. Like, go get a shape up, man. Stop looking so rough out here. And like I said, I think the dude be faking. Like, I don't think he's really flat broke, right? Because CJ's taking care of bills.
Yeah, it ain't shit. It's like getting me safe, bro. But I'm ready to rock and roll, man. This is 75 supposed to be pulling him out. Come on me to take delivery today, but I don't know what happened. He haven't answered. answer, but I don't know where he at.
Now, speaking of Mr. 75 Caprice, right? Because everybody be like, how come you don't talk about Mr. 75? How come you don't do any reactions? I actually think Mr. 75 is legit, man. I think he's a real stand-up guy. He's real cool, and he's a hustler. He gets it on his own. He's not complaining. He's not whining. You don't see him making videos complaining about whining that he ain't getting it. He getting it on his own, right? He's a businessman. He's getting on his own. So I don't really we really don't talk about Mr. 75 because I feel like he's solid. He's a solid dude. I might not agree with a lot of things he does, but yeah, I don't think he ain't fake like some of these other guys like Marty Marr and some of the other dudes in 32 gang. Well, I guess they're not in 30 gang anymore, right?
I get it done. So maybe I'll link up with him in the video, me and get out and get some blocks on the clear. You never know. Hey, one last thing that I like to say, guys, to answer some of y'all questions. Where's Marty at? Marty's living his life. Marty's doing what he do. Marty's still 32 game. Marty trying to find his way. Marty's under.
Why is he trying to find his way? I thought he was your man. I thought that Butler was his right-hand man. He said, I'm CJ's right-hand man, man. It's right. And I told you, if you guys go back and watch my video, ain't no right-hand man. CJ on 32s does not need a right-hand man to hold his hand. He don't need a left-hand man to hold his hand, even though he's got Bill Cabbins holding his left hand and Marty Marr is desperately trying to hold on to his toes. But CJ don't need a right-hand man. He don't need a left-hand man. He don't need no man, right? He only used Marty Marr as the fall guy. Marty Marr is just nothing other than the fall guy. All these other guys are just using him right now as the fall guy. That's all he's known, right? So Big Lou is using him to raffle off cars. He could sell the cars, but he figured he could make more money using the clown Marty Marr to raffle off the cars. And Marty Marr's been lying to you guys. Like, what is wrong with him just telling you guys that I don't own these cars? We know this shit ain't true. The story's all fake. It ain't adding up. I told you guys, you gotta use your brain. A lot of shit Marty Marr says is not making no sense. And now, it's clear, right? Why is it clear? Because CJ's talking about it, right? That's why people get like, oh, CJ said, Marty Marr's in Big Lou's payroll. No shit, I've been telling you guys this. I've been saying this before CJ said Marty Marr's on his payroll. I've been telling you. I mean, it's obvious. He's not on CJ's channel anymore. So what do you think is going on? You think he's really out here buying cars for $40,000 but can't afford basic necessities? Go watch the last video, or the last two videos before CJ dropped the video. I've been telling you guys. People need to wake up. Man, he never needed a right hand man. He just needed Marty Marr to put his name behind the Raffle Creator account. That's all he needed. It. He wanted to maintain a clean, name, clean profile, and that Marty Marr would be the fall guy. And that makes me wonder now that CJ talked about taxes right at the start of the video, right? Did your boy pay taxes? Did Marty Marr pay taxes on that 700,000 shit? Since he was the fall guy, right? Since the raffles were under his name, then that means all that revenue collected on the on all the cars that were given away, all the revenue generated, that's I guess in CJ's pocket right now, CJ's bank account, that would have meant that Marty Marr would have to pay taxes on that. So it's not even just the 700,000. The 700,000, that shit could be peanuts. Like whatever he paid Marty Marr to be the fall guy, that's just peanuts. Because technically, Marty Marr's name was behind the raffles. So if CJ, let's say, made $10 million in that year, right, in 1 year, that would mean that Marty Marr has to pay taxes on the $10 million because his name is behind the $10 million revenue. Because CJ wasn't on it, it was him, right? Like, just the same way right now, Marty Marr's name is not on the raffles. It's Gucci Get It Going, right? Whatever account he's using right now, that ain't in Marty Marr's name. So it's all this shit. It's like, It's like they're using one Band-Aid on top of another Band-Aid to fill in all these Fugazi account raffles. It's out of control, man. The shit is out of control. But he don't need them now.
Everything about me, and I still helping him. Do it matter? Like, it don't really matter, bro. Like, it don't matter. He still got his car. He still got his career right now, so obvious is the obvious. You know what I'm saying? But he doing what he do. He doing what he gotta do to survive right now. That's how I put him in a position. Marty made probably $1 million plus. Damn near close to $1 million with me.
So, hold on. So he made $1 million, $1 million plus, right? $1 million, let's say $2 million. What did he spend $1 million or $2 million on? What did he spend? The man can't even afford a car. That Mercedes, like he just said, he's still paying the bills. He's still paying the payments on that Benz. He's paying the apartment in Dallas. So what did your boy Marty Marsh spend nearly $2 million on? No assets. You don't own anything. You don't even own cars, except that baby mama Benz, right? That thing is barely like 20,000, maybe 30,000, but I think it's probably like 20, 25,000. And then the other Benz is finance, right? CJ's paying that all. So what would he have spent $2 million on, or $1 million on? Food and women. That's what he spent money on. Food and women, the fastest way to go broke. The fastest and quickest way to go broke, right? Because he don't got no house. He don't even have the apartment that he used to live in when he was at the furniture store, right? That little ass apartment. So like I told you guys, go watch my last video. I said your boy's going in reverse. Like, what did he spend $1 million on? No, he has no jewelry, no cars that are paid off, no assets, no watches, no land, nothing. He got nothing. So he wasted $2 million on women. So he was, all that time, he was telling you guys, I get girls, I get women, and trying to show you all that. Them girls were paid off. They were all paid off. You were paying for bucks. That's what you were doing, right? You were flashing on social media all these different girls, and that's what the $2 million went on. Because, again, what does he have to show for it? What does he have to show for it? And then you get all these goofies, right? These brainwashed other channels that won't tell you guys this. It's common sense. What does he have to show for it? What did he waste $2 million? $2 million could easily buy CJ on 32s, probably like half of his car collection. Half the car collection. I mean, excluding the two Lambos, right? The Revolto and the SVJ. Those are $2 million cars. Like, think about it. He could have easily bought a Revolto and an SVJ. And back then, the SVJs were actually pretty low. They were like $500,000 to $600,000. They're going up now in value, but not the coupes, not the one that CJ got. The Roasters they're getting up there now. They're like about 900,000, probably hitting $1 million pretty soon, right? Because the Revolto's got all kinds of issues. But even if he didn't get the Revolto to SVJ, he could have got probably like 4 Huracans. 4 Huracans. He didn't. He wasted money on women and food. $1 million on women and food. Because what else has he got? Nothing. That's crazy.
Like a year and a half, 2 years. And I helped him build a platform. And now he's doing what he know what happened, he know what he did. He already told y'all, man, just because I'm not around somebody every day don't mean that we beef. What we beefing for? There's nothing to beef about. There's absolutely nothing to beef. With Marty living his life, I'm living my life. I'm out with Mr. 75 every day, y'all.
Wow.
Hall of Famer Derrick Brooks here. You need a new rock.
Hey man, y'all know this is bullshit, man. This the real giveaway right here that's going on right now. We got a 200K 2025 SE. I think this motherfucker got like 90 pounds. And y'all already know it's so hard. We don't need no introduction. We got over 100K in this. So, okay, let's the latest giveaway on the internet right now. Here's the pick, first place pick.
You know, we were about none of them. Every last one of them.
Yo, we got about this, man. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. So we got to react to CJ on 32's video. I know I've been getting a lot of comments on the last video talking about CJ on 32's address the whole Marty Marr situation. But it gets even worse, man. It gets even worse, right? So I saw...
What is going on? 1 second.
Hey, Sugar. Hey, Sugar. I see you on here watching while you putting the clown shit. After you, Sugar. While Ricky on here sitting up here standing in front, talking about some he looking for hustle cartel. He in Dallas for 4 days. You know goddamn well, Sugar. That nigga ain't looking for me and no one in Dallas, nigga. All these cap ass motherfucking this little shit.
Well.
I've been in Dallas. I ain't seen this shit win. Don't worry. I'm trying to slap all these dreads, the rest of the dreads out of here. I'm trying to beat the rest of the dreads. Oh, yeah, that? Okay. Yeah. Oh, that ain't the real shit. I'm referring to the real get in this bitch. Look at this shit, that ain't the real page. Yeah. That's how we got me, boy. She know it's how we got me, boy. I ain't know the sure, nigga. One thing about these hands, these motherfuckers work. You know how to work. Get paid. Now that nigga ain't got no money in the box. The fuck I'm boxing for? $3,000? Fuck no. I'm gonna box for something, risking throwing my shoulder out of place, making $100K, nigga, let's get in that ring. I ain't boxing for no motherfucking 3,000. The fuck? He ain't even got that. The lowest I went to was what? I told him 10,000, nigga, let's go box. He was scared of that. Cause see what's the mean is, I'ma hold him so bad in the gloves, then he's gonna fuck up his whole. You know why he don't wanna fight? On my soul, on Jesus Christ. He don't wanna fight me because in them gloves, once I hold him, it's gonna show the world, damn, this nigga big gangster, he can't fight. Now his reputation dead. I already know what it is. Any motherfucking nigga who motherfucking got some motherfucking money would have easily said, okay, let's put $100K on this fight. Let's get in the boxing ring. But I'm gonna do you so bad, you scared of your reputation. And I'll be scared too, especially when you act like you a big motherfucking gangster around this bitch and you ain't shit. I'll be scared too, nigga. I'm gonna hold the fuck out you, boy. I saw it, nigga. Hold the fuck out of a nigga. Yeah, hold the fuck out of a nigga. For shit, y'all. Know what's going on with this bitch. On my soul, nigga, know, boy. Hey. That what it is, what it ain't. You gonna get the right video tomorrow. Wait till I put on that tomorrow. You gonna get the verse you want it publicly. Not on TikTok. You gonna get a public response tomorrow. Watch this. Yeah. In there, right? Hey, everybody on the fathers up. He scared that shit. Where she at? Where she at on this motherfucker? I don't see her. I was glad to add her. She ain't on her. Send a request. On my soul, I was glad to add her on this bitch. Where she at? Add her. Suge said add her. Where she at? I don't see her on her. Suge send a request. I was glad to add you on this bitch. On God, I don't see her. Yeah. She left, LOL. Goddamn right she left. I am this bitch, I was glad to have you. I'm scared of this motherfucker. Make him all red. I am. I'm gonna put the down now. Yeah, I gotta put the down now. This just a... Yeah. He know what time it is. I'm my soul. I'm the gang. He knows that time it is. For shit, I'm a lie. She doing? Another night. Just put it outside in the caption. She and her. Man,
What's up? What's up?
She said that invite.
Zoe, what's going on? Like, but subscribe to the channel.
You know, she might not want to get on my line. She know I ain't got no filter. She know that. She know my filter. No, prescription. She don't know nothing else. She know I ain't got no motherfucking filter. I got her no motherfucking issue. The motherfucking issue on this bitch. Page 8 followers. I know it is. But she watching the show. She watching from her other page. I know what they do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Motherfucking mess. That rear back right on these hoes. I let this shit sit on about 20 minutes. Wash it out. I'll be back to old hustle cartel now. I'll be back to old hustle. He's sniffing. Duh, I'm sick. Stupid. The fuck? The fuck? I'm sick. Just put outside in your capsule. Yeah. Make me a mod. I don't need no mod in her mind. Sam, what up? What up with it? What's up, Sam? Yeah. Hey, where my father's up? Don't be no crash out. I'm like, I ain't never gonna crash out. I ain't making this far like a crash out. One thing about me, listen, I'm a mastermind, man. Listen, I'm so smart. Whatever I need to do, how I need to do it, however you do it, I'm a genius. Yeah, I'm a fucking genius. I'll never think that. I'm a fucking genius. Shit, I got it. Run that power up. You got something for me? Run me some. Is that why I'm sleeping so much? Is that why I'm sick? Probably so. Just put outside in the caption. Well, y'all, I'm finna get up off here. Run them bottles up, I'll get off here. Run them bottles up. Well, I'm gonna get some, ooh, ooh. Ooh, well, I'm gonna get some wet. She said, well, I'm gonna get some wet. Ooh, let me get some what? Oh. She said, well, I'm gonna get some what? Hustle. Tell me where you at, Keisha Chris? Keisha, you know what college is, right? Huh? You know what college got fluid out? Make sure you know what college got fluid out, baby. Baby, make sure you come in here, baby. Come to Nebraska, hustle. Shout out Nebraska. I'm already knowing, baby. Get at me. Hey, I'm already knowing, baby. That's the energy. Hey, if I ain't got that energy, that energy. Inbox me for real. Alright, got you, baby. I got you, Bookie Bear. Bookie Bear. I got you, show. Yeah, Karma, what's up with it, love? I run my fathers up, man. Keisha most definitely. You should. I'm about to go on my page and check out. Oh, she done made me. Hey, do it now. Draw my line in. Let me see you, Keisha. Let me see you. Chris, let me see what you talking about. Let me see what you.
You made a comment about how you was one of the few episodes they saw. What made you say?
Because I know majority of these rappers. Yeah. I know what be going on behind the scenes. I know who not really in control.
Like, man, who is the new street rapper that we can sign that's going to impact the masses in their city? And we going to blow them up, and they young, so they don't realize that they're being used right now. You heard me? They don't realize it. We're going to make them rich, and we're going to give them every major city. Because that way, we can make sure that they...
Your business is only using 20% of its data. You could look for the other 80%.
Mini-me's that's looking up to them.
You know, a lot of times people be blinded by what they see in these videos and on TV, but I just know. I know what I know, man. You know what I mean?
You've heard the whispers in bar shops, seen the unexplained career explosions, watched artists suddenly change overnight. But what if someone who actually lived through it finally broke the silence? Lil Flip, the legend who made millions independently before major labels, just revealed something shocking. Majority of these rappers have sold their souls, and what they wanted him to do will blow your mind. They literally tried to send people to his house for spiritual cleansing. But that's nothing compared to what other artists are revealing about industry gatekeepers and the real price of mainstream success. Something sinister is happening in the music industry.
You know, he's global, so that's why I feel like he's not gonna, you know.
And most fans have no idea. While you've been distracted by flat music videos and celebrity drama, a Houston legend just exposed the most shocking truth of modern rap.
Be going on behind the scenes. I know who not really in control. You know what I mean? I know the real. You know, a lot of times people are blinded by what they see in these videos and on TV, but I just know. I know what I know, man. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people that ain't being righteous. They ain't keeping it infinity, because keeping it 100 ain't enough. That's a limit. For me, you gotta keep it infinity. So it's just a lot of people, man, that's just, you know, selling their soul and selling themselves short and distracted with the wrong things. So, you know, it is what it is, man. This industry is a very evil industry. You know what I mean? Like, it's very evil, man. So you gotta really surround yourself with people that think like you or bigger than you. So it's a nice amount of, I ain't gonna say nice, there's a lot of rappers that sold their soul, man. You know, they let money dictate everything they do. They value money more than they value humans. I ain't participating in no bullshit. If it ain't righteous, I don't want to be a part of it, man. I'm not gonna snake my people. Yeah, I ain't gonna snake my people. And I can't sell my people out, and I ain't gonna sell myself out. It ain't that important, man, for me to just do anything. It's cool. I'm used to the attention.
Lil Flip, the man who sold over 25 million albums without major label control, just revealed something that'll make your blood run cold. According to this Houston icon, the vast majority of rappers you see on TV have made an unthinkable trade. They've sold something far more valuable than public rights or creative control. Something that can't be bought back once it's gone. And the price they paid involved betraying everything they once stood for. But here's what really chills you to the bone. Flip knows these artists personally. He's witnessed the transformation firsthand. Talented individuals become hollow shells of their former selves. The industry isn't just exploitative or corrupt, it's actively evil. And the artists caught in its web aren't victims anymore. they've become willing participants in something much darker. These aren't struggling artists making tough business decisions. These are people who've chosen money over humanity, fame over family, success over soul. While Flip refused to participate in anything unrighteous, countless others said yes to offers that would make your skin crawl. But who exactly is making these offers, and how do they choose their targets? The Preds behind the system aren't random. They operate with military precision, studying potential victims like scientists examine rats.
Once you influence you, then you're an asset, right? So once you understand your value position, right? Like you could be an independent guy, put work in, and get to a point where you're good enough for them to purchase your soul. And when you see, there's no artist, be clear, there's no artist in this industry that's doing major numbers with these platforms that have no they sold. And when you know what you're looking at and you know how to decipher, you will see it. And the people like the brother right here who has his merch and is doing it out the trunk and direct to consumer, you will never get to that $20 million without going through certain doors.
So now I gotta ask this question. So E4 didn't do it. Hold on. Now I gotta ask this question. Do you guys believe that the rappers that are at the top sold their soul?
Yes.
Nope. Somehow.
Yes.
They only approach artists after identifying raw talent and desperate circumstances. They watch struggling musicians for months, cataloging weaknesses, financial pressures, personal vulnerabilities.
Yes. It exists, yes. The music industry will conspire to say what this artist represents is something that we need more of in America. So if it's extreme ignorance, if it's more down blackness, if it's whiteness that represents being able to be cool and be accepted by black people, whatever it is, we want more of that. So we will do everything in our power to make this person pop off and be a star, to push this agenda. Or we have a vested interest financially in seeing this artist make it. Because not only do we have this artist signed to us, but we manage this artist, and we know that this artist is going to create a whole generation of people just like them. Yeah, they definitely got industry plans. Yes, all of these black artists who ain't even old enough to understand the contract that they about to sign, and who are being signed just because they had one thing that went viral, that they glorifying a bunch of murder and a bunch of just negativity, and all of a sudden they about to get paid millions of dollars. Those are industry plans. The industry knows the impact that those artists will have on the rest of their community. They know it. And they're just like, oh man, we need that person to make it, for sure. But if you are representing something positive, righteous, or something intellectual or
I'm just chilling, man, watching
you
YouTube.
absolutely have to do way more work to make the industry say, alright, let them in. It's like, alright, we're gonna let a J. Cole in. We're gonna let a Kendrick Lamar. But we got enough. We got enough of it. You know what I'm saying? We got enough of it. You realize that J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar are two of the richest rappers walking planet Earth today? Two of the most successful rappers? Why would history not want more J. Cole's and more Kendrick Lamar?
I like King Von. Yeah, I like King Von.
Bro, you don't see them with jewelry, none of that.
Bro, J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar scare the industry, because if they let more of them in, you're going to have a whole generation of people coming up who are black, who are saying, I ain't even got to flaunt no jewelry, you heard me? I ain't even got to flaunt fancy cars, and I can be intellectual, I can be woke, I can be a man of God.
Or rap about it.
Or rap about stuff. And if you got a whole generation of black people that's coming up, that's like, man, there wasn't one J. Cole and one Kendrick Lamar. There were a ton of them, and they were all huge. Now, keep in mind, a ton of people exist who are doing the same type of work that Cole and Kendrick are doing. And they're doing that work in their own people, you know? And there's a bunch of people that are doing that. But for the mainstream music industry, man, they don't want a bunch of that to exist, bro. Like, it doesn't make sense why you wouldn't want more of that.
The recruitment machine specifically targets desperate black artists with compromised moral foundations. Why? Because desperation makes people agreeable to unthinkable requests. Think of it logically. They never approached established, successful independent artists like Lil. Why would they risk exposure by targeting someone already financially secure? someone with existing creative freedom. Instead, they circle around broke artists, musicians drowning in debt, talented individuals who've been grinding years without mainstream recognition, people whose pride has been systematically broken down by repeated rejection. The system delineates desperation, then exploits it. But what exactly happens when these finally make their move? What they demand from respected artists will absolutely destroy your faith in the entertainment industry. What happened next will permanently change how you view the entertainment industry. Because when these gatekeepers finally made their move, the requests they made were beyond anything you could imagine.
Have you ever been approached to do anything out of pocket?
I've been approached to have somebody come to my house and pray. And yeah, like, hey man, this guy, yeah, he's like he gets spirits out, and you know, he wants to come and pray. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I want to continue to pray the way I've been praying. I don't know who he believe in and what he believe in, but he can't come in my house. So, peace. I kept what I got going on. I kept God. I keep God in what I got going on. I don't love money. I talk for myself. I come from a family that programmed me and trained me to be out in this world and out in the streets and knowing how to maneuver. So you can't lure me with no money or nothing like that. Like, meaning, like, if I don't want the deal, I ain't gonna do the deal. The difference between me and a lot of artists is I started doing music for God. My grandmother played the piano. I was in the church. I sung in the choir. I played the drums, played the piano, sung out for God, went to different churches and sung here and there, right? For God, doing music in the studios, making gospel music, making hip hop. Like, but I started out doing music for God. So I'm not gonna let money dictate every night when it comes to music. It's a blessing for me to be able to create the money to come. So I just pride myself in treating people right, and relationships outlast money. So you treat people right and you move the correct way, you'll have longevity. So for any artist or anybody that's a hater or just a fan or whatever you are, if you feel like some of your favorite artists fell off, sometimes you gotta just go take a trip down there and link up with them and see how they living. Because I can speak for the artists that's in Texas. We still getting money, we still working, we still touring, we not broadcasting everything we do.
Lil Flip reveals something absolutely chilling. Industry operatives literally tried to infiltrate his personal sanctuary. He wanted to send someone to his house under the guise of spiritual cleansing. But this was legitimate religious guidance. This was something far more sinister. They wanted to perform what Flip describes as demonic rituals inside his own home. Imagine the audacity approaching a successful independent artist and suggesting he needs spiritual intervention from their chosen practitioners. But that's nothing compared to what happened to other artists. The demands get exponentially worse.
And depending on what part of the industry you're trying to get access to, there's gatekeepers. So if you're trying to get signed to a major label, there's gatekeepers. If you're trying to get on certain media platforms to get interviewed, there's gatekeepers. If you're trying to get on the mainstream radio, you heard me, urban radio, there's gatekeepers. Yes. On the totem pole of people with integrity and people with morals, values, and principles, these gatekeepers ain't nobody. But in the perverted, sick, twisted industry, these gatekeepers do hold access to certain levels, you know. Bro, I've had gatekeepers in the music industry who have literally tried to hold a record deal behind their back and let me know, like, look, if you're a part of this homosexual act that I'm trying to take part in, you hear me? Yeah, come on, this door will open real quick for you. Like, I got a song where I've talked before called The Devil's Playground. Like, this is real, dog. And the way that type of stuff can work on you is if you let them have all the leverage to where you want what's behind that gate that bad. That's a real thing. You also got people who, there's a different type of gatekeeper. The gatekeepers who will say, hey, making too much righteous noise right now. If you just tone that righteousness down a little bit, then we'll allow you into these doors. But you gotta tone that down. You gotta become a little more vanilla, you heard me? A little more lukewarm, a little more bland, and you'll fit in with us more. So that's the slick game. It ain't telling you, it ain't telling you to all the way, bend over or open your mouth or something like that. It ain't that. But it's telling you, like, dim your light. And what ends up happening is you got so many people that say, well, that's not that bad. They not asking me to do nothing super crazy. I just got to dim my light. That's the scariest kind right there. Because a lot of people will be like, wait, I just got to turn it from level 10 to level 5? Man, bet, I could do that, bro. I bet. Now I get it. Cool. Next thing you know, you got a whole industry, brother, that's lukewarm. Whole industry lukewarm. So that when somebody that's on fire come along, they looking at it like, whoa, you crazy. Hold on. You shining too bright. Hold on.
D1, another conscious rapper, poses the most disturbing recruitment tactic imaginable. Industry gatekeepers literally offer him record deals in exchange for participating in deprived acts. Not metaphorically, not symbolically. Actual physical compromise as payment for mainstream success. They dangle everything struggling artists dream about major label contracts, radio play, mainstream recognition, behind acts that would destroy the artist's self-respect forever. The technique only works when artists desperately want what's being offered, when selfish ambition overrides moral boundaries, when fame becomes more important than dignity. But here's what makes this even more twisted. These aren't isolated incidents. This is systematic exploitation happening across the entire industry. Desperate artists getting targeted with increasingly degrading requests until someone finally breaks. Both Flip and D1 refuse these advances, but their stories raise a terrifying question. How many of us said yes? And what happens to those who refuse? The retaliation for refusing these demands is swift, systematic, and absolutely brutal. Because the industry doesn't just accept rejection, it punishes it.
When you said that 99% of the rappers in the industry is fake.
Yeah, when it comes to artists, but the people that I've encountered, see, I can't speak on the people that I haven't met. So when I said that I'm speaking on 99% of the artists that I've met, they've done funny and said they was gonna do this and didn't do that, and then God will put them like right around me, like, you know what I mean? And instead of me being like bitter because somebody promised me, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this for you, I just be like, all right, I'll just put you in my book as a liar. You know what I mean? Because there's people that'll see you in public, I call it Hollywood talk. Hey, what's up, bro, man? I'm a fan of your music, man. We gotta do something, man. Here, take my number. And you take their number, they don't answer. You know what I mean? They don't answer. But they might do an interview and be like, yeah, look, one of my favorite rappers. But they answer their phone. And then when they see you again, it's like they seen the ghost. Hey, man, take my number, man. I know we supposed to do something. It's cool. You offered the verse. I didn't ask you for the verse. You know what I mean? So, it's cool, man. People promise you up in this industry. You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't deliver. But I'm a solo artist. So I gotta depend on me. Everything everybody told me not to do worked for me, so will a person keep their word about rapping or singing on the song, it's not gonna stop me from getting where I need to go. Because I'm gonna go put the work in, and I put the work in already.
Download the Kayak app to search and compare prices on flights, cars, and hotels from hundreds of sites. Then do what people do. Check sites Kayak already checked. Play word game, play different words. Chortle, clue word, thought it would be worth more. Oh yeah, back to the Kayak app for a great deal.
Kyle did not take this Surfshark deal, and now he is legally married to a fruit. His face is used to sell invisible pants, and someone else owns his house. Don't be like Kyle. Protect your privacy with Surfshark Deal.
Domino's Best Deal Ever is back. Get your dream pizza for just $9.99 online. Only at Domino's.
Make every feel like a game-winning play with a certified pre-owned Mercedes-Benz. From Crown Euroguards of Dublin. Our lineup of certified pre-owned is available at just 3.99% APR financing. This season, we'll just...
You also going big in Hollywood?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, it's one that went super. It's one that went super Hollywood, man. I'm like, damn, bro, you really changed like that, bro. But like I say, man, I was prepared for it, man. I don't be surprised about nothing I see no more in this. So I just take this face value, man. It is what it is.
Yeah, that money shows your true character, man.
Yep. And I'm gonna be the same whether I got it or I don't got it. It don't make me.
Real talk. How do you feel about the people that say the Houston rap scene fell? From your point of view, what happened?
I can't speak on what happened with anybody else's life. I kept doing music. But what I'm saying, I can't speak on what happened. Like, I don't know what other people was doing in their life, or whether you want to say the momentum to slow down or whatever. Everybody got their own different situations. Some people left labels. Some people, did tech stuff. Everybody had different reasons for why they did what they did, but
Lil Flip reveals the devastating aftermath of integrity in a corrupt system. According to his first-hand experience, 99% of industry people are completely fake. They promise everything and deliver nothing. But it gets worse. These gatekeepers don't form organic relationships with artists. Every interaction is calculated. Every promise is conditional. Every opportunity comes with hidden strings attached. When artists refuse to compromise, the industry attempts complete professional elimination. No more radio play, no more major label interest, no more mainstream media coverage. They want you erased from public consciousness.
Twice a year, whatever. But if it's not $1 million budget being spent on marketing and radio and ads and posters and, brainwashing you to know, hey, this album is out, here's a billboard over here, then it's gonna look like you're not doing nothing. But like I say, success is subjective, you know what I mean? So we still working, you know what I'm saying? Paul's still touring. I just did a show with him. He brought me out as a special guest. He got a deal with Paul Masson, liquor deals and shit like that. Comedian education. Slim still living great, doing shows. Rose still living great, doing shows, making albums. King got a past legend talk, you know what I'm saying? He's still great, doing shows. Everybody elevating. Young Star, you know what I mean? I brought him out to Carback on 713 Day. Like, we still out here working, holding it down, for Big Pokey, for all the legends. So we just still working, man. It's just not $1 million being spent on marketing no more. We back independent. So, got our core fan base and they go book us with us regardless. So.
But here's where the story gets interesting. Their plan isn't working. Artists they tried to destroy are actually thriving independently, making real money, building authentic fan bases, creating lasting careers without industry approval. The only difference? They're doing it with massive marketing budgets and mainstream promotion, but their music still resonates. Their message still reaches people. Their integrity still attracts loyal supporters. So while the industry promotes compromised artists with massive budgets, independent musicians are quietly building sustainable careers based on authentic connections, which raises the question, if success is possible without selling your soul, why do so many artists still choose the dark path? The truth is, artists who refuse to compromise have covered something powerful, a path to genuine success that doesn't require selling their humanity.
I feel like I get the respect from the people who matters most to me. You know what I mean? It's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes with aligning yourself with certain people, and if this person is managing you, they'll get you these kind of, and this will make you look like you're bigger than somebody else, you know what I mean? Because your manager is getting you these kind of looks, but at the end of the day, success is, subjective. Nobody sees what happens with my life every day behind the scenes. Some people are brainwashed to, hey, if you ain't on the radio like you used to be or on TV like you used to be, off. That's the average mind. But then people that understand in Clover stay in business, they'll get what success means. Like, so for me, and I'm always out and about, running into people, taking pictures with fans, signing autographs, people. I just left talking. What was it, the unit, the old Ramsey unit, Stringfellow, now is what they call it. We just left Stringfellow unit to the prisoners. I performed. Shout out to Mike Prince, you know what I'm saying? Rapper Love My Eyes, that's fam. So yeah, we just went to talk to the prisoners, and man, we made their day. We performed, man. They still believe in God. Some of them performed. I seen some people that I knew that I ain't seen in 20 years. You know what I mean? So, and I got my respect from God. I got my respect from my family, respect from my hood, respect from my city, and in the world. You know, I travel, man. I be everywhere. For me, the respect that I get, as long as it's coming from people that really respect me, that's really all I care about. The people that are brainwashed or they're sheep and they just follow trends, you know what I mean? You know, I ain't for everybody, you know what I'm saying? So, it matters who respect me, man, listen, that's where it matters the most. So, I don't think about it outside of that.
I just think, me personally, your name come up, but, you know, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I chose not to indulge in the weirdos that's going on in this industry. So when you still believe in God, man, and you ain't compromising your morals, I'm not selling my soul for no fame. I ain't doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep God in everything I do. Sometimes they try to make a path longer or harder for you, but I be the consumer. You know what I mean? So, and that I practice my service and they're very satisfied.
Lil Flip exposes the
You
industry's
going to talk?
that mainstream
Ain't nothing to talk about, man. What to talk
While
about?
compromised artists chase television appearances,
Y'all ain't talking to me.
authentic
You
artists
talk to me, I talk
more
back.
valuable,
That's
direct
how it goes.
relationships with real fans. The
You
secret
don't want me to talk to myself?
gatekeepers entirely. Instead of begging industry
I'm looking at the
executives
video,
for independent
watching
artists
TV.
deal directly with consumers.
You
No
want to talk to me?
middlemen,
Talk to me.
no corrupt handlers, no soul-crushing compromise.
Talk to me.
This approach requires something most modern artists lack: genuine loyalty to fans, real connection based on shared values, rather than manufactured personas, authentic music that reflects actual experiences.
Been having the same number, man, since high school. Like, I'm still dealing with the promoters and talking to them, the artists, the people I done did songs with all over this world, man. I see them, you know, I give them copies of my book, I give them game, I mentor them, and then when I bump back into them, they be like, man, we read your book, we applied what you put in your book, and I'm booking shows now. So that's who I really care about, because a lot of people that's at the top, man, they don't care. They culture vultures. They don't care what's going on in the community like that. They just want their money. I care about my community. So that's why I make sure I'm out and about helping people, you know, looking out for people. I did a verse for a guy yesterday.
But here's what separates lasting artists from flash-in-the-pan celebrities: customer service and fan engagement. While industry plants develop inflated egos and lose connection with audiences, independent artists maintain humility and accessibility. The result: longevity, real careers built on sustainable foundations rather than temporary hype cycles. Artists who can tour for decades because their fans genuinely respect them as people. But if this alternative path works so well, why don't we hear more about these successful independent artists? The answer will expose the industry's most sinister secret. The industry deliberately suppresses positive artists while promoting destructive ones. This isn't accidental. It's calculated social engineering.
These dudes ain't never been to jail. You ain't got to worry about, oh, we might sign him and he might go to jail, and we can't even put no music out. These dudes ain't never been in no shootouts or nothing like that. Why would the industry not want more of that? Think about it. Think about it.
You're right. That's a real talk, yeah.
Come on, man. You mean to tell me you not a headache? And ain't you still gonna make buku bread for us and for yourself, and just like everything is all good? Like people entertained by you, they love you, da-da-da? You mean to tell me they wouldn't be like, man, we need more of that? But come on, bro. Come on, bro. Every year, they're like, yo, who is the new street rapper that needs to get signed and get pushed out there? Not in one city, but in every major city. Every year, it's like, man, who is the new street rapper that we can sign that's going to impact the masses in their city? And we going to blow them up, and they young.
Playing
so
the
they
title.
don't
What's
realize
going
that
on,
they
brother? I
being
thought
used
you
right
were
now. You heard me?
green bullying for a second.
Artists who
No, I ain't
glorify
green
violence,
bullying.
musicians who degrade women, performers who promote
I
substance
ain't
culture
stream
and
bullying.
materialism. Meanwhile, Conscious artists with positive messages get buried. This pattern reveals
Nah,
the
I'm
industry's
just, you
true
know,
agenda.
people got to talk to
Social
me. I'm not
destruction
finna talk to
disguised as
myself.
entertainment. They want young
That's
people to
stupid.
consume
If
toxic
nobody ain't talking to
content
me,
that
I'm not talking back.
normalizes self-destructive
I
behavior.
sit right here and watch
Artists who
TV
promote family
until y'all
values,
feel like y'all want to
spiritual
talk to me.
growth, and community building threaten this agenda. So they create artificial scarcity around positive content,
Yeah.
limited
It's in
radio
my brain
play,
be tweaking
restricted streaming
sometimes.
promotion, minimal media coverage.
Yeah, man, if you talk to me, I talk
Artists
back.
who sold their
That's
souls
how it works.
get unlimited marketing budgets and
That's how I
constant
feel.
platform amplification. The goal? Making audiences believe destructive content is normal, while positive messages seem rare or unrealistic. But the truth is, conscious artists exist everywhere. They're just being systematically silenced. This media manipulation ensures that soul selling remains profitable, while integrity appears financially impossible. The cycle continues because most people never see the alternative. So now, you know the truth that Lil Flip and D1 risked their careers to expose. The music industry isn't just corrupt, it's actively evil, targeting desperate artists with degrading proposals and systematically suppressing positive voices. But here's what you need to ask yourself. If 99% of industry people are fake, how many of your favorite artists actually sold their souls for the fame you're helping them maintain? And more importantly, knowing what you know now, will you keep supporting a system that rewards spiritual compromise while burying artists with real integrity? The choice is yours. But remember, every stream, every purchase, every view is a vote for the kind of industry you want to exist. Choose wisely. What do you think? Drop your thoughts below, and let's keep this conversation going. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button so that you never miss out on any new videos. And until then, fam, keep it real.
Hall of Famer Derrick Brooks here. You need a new ride?
Well, I'm watching. I'm just watching a show. Just watching some shit that got to do with some shit. You know what I mean? Just watching.
All of these big events is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of us.
But have to experiment to know what it's about, you know?
She's saying your music in a sense one.
Yes. Yes.
Tell me, I think people are curious how a guy, you've sold how many records?
28 million.
And made millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah.
How did you end up in here?
I think everyone who's watching knows how I ended up in here.
Well, the industry is full of
Appreciate the like. Toy, what's going on? Eating bread. You eating bread? Oh, eating my beard? Oh, we eat my beard. I love my beard. I love my beard. I love my beard.
This is, I kind of want to open this up because there's something going on right now with child actors. I'm going to read a post by Jay Lewis, aka Little JJ. He posted on Facebook, Just Jordan canceled. I ain't giving up no ads, LOL.
Remember Lil JJ, the 11-year-old boy from Little Rock, Arkansas, who walked onto a BET stage and destroyed every adult comedian in sight? Well,
when y'all really be lying, is when y'all whooping us. Talk about, I whooping you, cause I love you.
Within 2 years, Nickelodeon handed him his own sitcom. By 2008, he had vanished from Hollywood entirely.
I went to college, like, he can be something else. And like, it's so crazy because of what he did in childhood, people are kind of like, we were in college.
When the Quiet on Set documentary was released in 2024, Lil JJ finally broke his silence with 4 words that changed everything. So, what happened to the boy? Wonder who seemed destined for superstardom. Let's get into it. October 31st, 1990. Halloween night in Little Rock, Arkansas. James Charles...
But sometimes this that make me remember when I was in jail. It make me remember those dark days and moments I had, bro. It made a girl cry.
What rapper cannot?
Welcome back, Golly Bunch family. I pray everybody is doing well. If you are new to this channel, welcome for the first time. You are a faith viewer, which we are getting many faithful viewers nowadays. Welcome back. Today's show is going to be a very, very good show. We're going to jump into this conversation that was had on Kirk Franklin's Den of Kings. He has a show that he came out with, I don't know, a couple months ago, where he allows different gentlemen come to his house. I believe it's his house. They have dinner and they have a conversation around different topics. This one in particular got very...
At Boar's Head, we rise with a mission to deliver craftsmanship worthy of your table. A promise kept with every new day. Boar's Head, committed to craft since 1905.
Connected to that free Wi-Fi, did you? Let's see what you have here.
Stop your online nightmares with Surfshark. Get a VPN, an antivirus, and a whole lot of security. Surfshark.com. Online security starts VPN.
Very interesting because of this individual right here, okay? NLE Choppa. For those who don't know, he's a rapper. I believe he's acted in a movie or two. So you got NLE Choppa, who's a rapper. You got Jonathan Majors, who is an actor and also Megan Good's husband now. You know, Megan Good used to be married to that pastor. I forgot what his name was. The one who was talking to Will Smith when he said, "Do you believe in the Lord?" I don't know who this is. Kirk Franklin, Ray J. Boy, oh boy. Ray J is, you know, interesting individual, you know. He was raised in the church. I believe his parents, for sure, are churchgoers. He's one of those prodigals. He's one of those prodigals that ran away and needs to come back home. That's what it is. That's what I'll say. Ray is very interesting because I know I had a lot of different individuals that I was around. I was like Ray J when I was in the world, you know. And this guy, Kevin something. I seen him a couple different times doing comedy at different churches online. I'm not too sure who he is or what he does, other than the clips I've seen. But this conversation got interesting, and a clip blew up of NLE Choppa when he started talking about Jesus Christ. He started saying, why do Christians, he has a problem with Christians worshiping Jesus Christ, because Jesus Christ is our brother, is what he said. We're going to break all that down right here, right now. So it's going to get very biblical. Just stay to the end. Amen. We're going to touch on some topics that you probably never heard before. And without really apologizing. It's like, yeah, listen, I was wrong in a lot of different parts in the conversation, but it was for a reason. With wisdom, with growth, comes maturity. With maturity is understanding when you should just apply without making an excuse up for it. You understand? Where you could just say, listen, I was wrong in this sense, I was wrong in this way, I could do better. I apologize for that. But also, I want to point out this thing over here that I feel like they can do better in. You get me? There's a way to go about it, I believe. I don't believe, you know, NLE is a bad brother at all. But you're going to see the conversation in a minute. The brother Jonathan couldn't even make eye contact with me the entire interview. And that's just one minor thing, and list several that took me out of the conversation. Some moments I wasn't really there because I was fighting a feeling being attacked because of the like I carried. I'm an empath, so everything I feel, I take it to the 10th degree. And honestly, the version of me God is molding, the version of me God is molding isn't done yet. I don't feel I was ready to do an interview because this was my first in a long time, But hey, I tried. I appreciate the opportunity, Kirk. You did well, you know, and you did well, brother. There's just a couple different things that probably could be tuned up, for sure. Without further ado, let's get into this conversation, ladies and gentlemen.
So difficult because my brain at the time was trying to rationalize how can you speak into them and not speak into me.
Yeah.
So 31-year-old Jay that attempted suicide just wanted daddy to say, son, I got you, and it's okay. And it was just really, just really having to reconcile, which took time, that maybe he couldn't give me what he didn't have because it wasn't given to him.
Yeah.
Because you give half.
Yeah.
And understanding that was painful because I also had to accept what I was never going to get. Wow. Well, peace came later. It came later.
Well, he kept talking. No wrong with that trouble. He just wanted anything to go viral. Anything he could have did to go viral, he did.
This is part 2. Yes, it's new. Ask.
We over there, and they put some red circle and act like something happened, and then it went away. It wasn't clear view. It wasn't like.
Okay, let me ask you something.
It wasn't just clear.
All my homies is with me on that side. You see them all jump off the stage with Ye. It ain't no act like something gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
If it's rushing me and I choose not to fight back, you're gonna see me get attacked. Ye be doing some crazy shit.
In 2006, Chamillionaire had the #1 song in a platinum album and a Grammy sitting on his show. He was everywhere, radio, TV.
All right, here we go. Judge Mathis, welcome back to Vlad TV at a very important time in the legal world where Sean Diddy was just sentenced to 50 months in prison. Now, I'm pretty good about predicting this kind of stuff. Like, I predicted what he's going to be convicted of, but I've been way off when it came to sentencing. But out of everyone I talked to, you nailed it pretty much. You said the judge is going to look at everything else that came out in their courtroom, and the sentencing will be related to that.
Yo, Hidden Family, what's poppin'? Yo, Hidden Family, what's going? Before we get into today's video, first and foremost, like the video. Second off, right now I'm going to a gun show. They actually closed at 1 o'clock, and my ETA is 3:43. So we're gonna get in there and make it that time. My buddy JT went earlier and I asked him to find his gun for me, and they have the gun. But this was like 2 hours ago, and I'm just not having time to go, so I'm gonna head right now. We got 2 things. First and foremost is if they gonna let us in, and second, if they still got the gun. The gun I'm looking for, I'm gonna show y'all if I can get
it. Right. He's still viral. Yeah, but he gotta do bullshit to stay viral though. You know what I'm saying? What he do? If all the bullshit come to him. That's finesse. Finesse on the Facebook all the time, and then when I retaliate, it's Pussy, you fucking with me, people don't know, because he don't have no motion. See, that's the thing, under his pages and shit, what he doing on his real Facebook account, he posting videos of it. He everything, somebody sending me a screenshot of Finesse said it, just like he said the other day, he was gonna come to Camden. How you us? I'm coming to Camden. I'm gonna hurt you and your security. Just stupid shit, just middle page. What's so, that's what I'm saying, so have we had a conversation?
A woman that you can and kiss her neck and pull her panties down and smell her fish.
I'll give you a drink. I'll drink. Yeah, I'll give you a drink.
You like fish or you like
drink? You drink like a fish.
No, I'm dying. Never mind, just ask for a very hot. Oh, put it to the roll.
不能有猪肉。没有，no pork, no pork.
Yeah, no pork. Tender, tell I want the tender beef dip.
This is raw.
Tender beef, tender beef.
这个是肥牛卷，
好，肥牛卷好，来一个。
有鲜甜牛肉。
We got fresh beef. What's wrong with you?
鲜
The air is spicy as fuck.
Raw, like it's hard to breathe. 啊？鲜牛肉在哪里？
Like I really,
I don't think she knows how to read.
I'm trying to hold it down. I want to cough too.
But I've been very critical of her because she stole jokes, she stole look. I mean, like, it's like, yo, this girl is not mentally stable, if you ask me. And that don't stop you from getting famous on the internet.
This is like odd superiority complex that she has.
I need a man. I will never say I don't need a man. All you women that's like, I don't need a man, I don't need a man, I don't need a man. Yes, you do. For something, and I might not need a man for financial help, but at this point, I need that too. I mean, man, what's in my life right now, I'll be like, look. My success.
On June 2020, B. Simone
Jaguar of St. Petersburg is your destination with a 4.9 Google rating, over 1,600 reviews.
But I've been very critical of her because she stole jokes, she stole the book. I mean, like, it's like, yo, this girl is not mentally stable, if you ask me. And that don't stop you from famous on the internet.
This is like odd superiority complex that she has.
I need a man. I will never say I don't need a man. All you women that's like, I don't need a man, I don't need a man. Yes, you do. For something, and I might not need a man for financial help. At this point, I need that too. I mean, man, what's in my life right now, I'll be like, look. My success.
On June 2020, B. Simone had a podcast interview with Nick Kennedy. And of course, she was at the time single, just growing up in her prime, making a lot of money. And then they started talking about what kind of man she would date. And this is what happened.
First, he can't have a 9 to 5.
What? Why not? You don't want to have an honest job.
I mean, he could be a hustling entrepreneur.
So you want him to be you want CEO status?
Yes.
Okay, he can't,
So
like,
he can't
clock in and clock out.
No.
Damn,
I
be
think
alone.
entrepreneurs.
A lot of women agreed with her.
And if you work a 9 to 5, why would you want to be with somebody who be up, click-clacking, doing whatever for their business 3 in the morning? Recently, I matched with a doctor on a dating app. And I was just like, I said, what do you do? He's like, I'm a doctor. And he was just like, I was like, okay, so what's your goals? And he was just like, oh, no, I kind of blocked you because, like, what do you mean was my goals? Is a doctor not enough? I don't want somebody who's content with where they are. Why can't you want more?
I wouldn't date a man that makes less than $100,000 a month.
Damn. Well, I guess, damn. So talk to us on that. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, so the reason why I wouldn't date a man that makes less than $100K a month is because as a remote closer, I bring in $50,000 a month. So if my man is not making double what I'm making, at least double what I'm making, I just didn't have respect for him. I need a man that's going to lead me. And if I'm making more money than you, that means I'm more driven than you. That means I'm more motivated than you. That means I have more systems in place that allow me to make that money. So you have to be doing double what I'm doing for me to even respect you.
But I just find it so interesting that, they require this high-value man. Meanwhile, they don't bring a high-value mindset, right?
The high-value mindset thing you just said is really deep. I mean, this is something that I feel like these women are clueless about. Like, they think somebody wants them other than the physical. And that's what I think is wrong in society. Like, these girls, they really don't get it that if a guy is on his game, where do you fit in his life?
Yeah.
You can only find a fool. Our society has something wrong when it comes to the men and women collaboration. There's something dividing there. And who has the answers? Who's going to talk about it?
Like Kevin was talking about the B. Simone situation, years ago. And to know that he was right? They're digging up old content for him talking about where her career was going to go.
And do we have that video with brother Kevin Samuels? But
One thing I'm gonna tell you about this entertainment business, brother, staying power is not easy.
For you to come down to reality, B. Simone, is one wrong post.
Facts.
You are one viral video away, one internet canceling away from being back at Forever 21 selling since you're entertained. Very good. But it's not like, you know, in times of national emergency, the country turns and says, what's going on Wild 'N Out? What's Mike Simone saying? All it takes for you to come down to reality.
Just my finances. The budgeting, you see how I am. Nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have an H&M. Yeah. Like, I notice it in me now, just nitpicking. And it's not even, I just don't have it like to spit the liquid. Yeah. I'm used to having liquid.
Winter is coming.
It's actually crazy how much he's able to, you know, predict from, you know, even after passing away. But, you know, he's absolutely right. You know, I think that, you know, they have this illusion of options. You know what I mean? They love to talk about standards. When the attention dries up, when the money slows down, and then when that wall gets closer, when that wall comes, their standards and expectations that they have is necessary that they then turn into just suggestions at that point.
The fact that I need a man. You need a man. If you want to have children, if you want to have a family, if you want to be a wife. All you women that's like, I don't need a man, I don't need a man, I don't need a man. Yes, you do. For something, for that masculinity, for that love, for that companionship, for that romantic partner, you need time. If you want to have a baby, I need a man. I will never say I don't need a man. I might not need a man for financial help, but at this point, I need that too. So yeah, I need a man. I want a man. I want my husband, y'all. I want Mercy. I have never dated somebody that has been my friend first. I always go into lusting, romance. We like each other, we kissing, we having sex. You my boyfriend, I'm your girlfriend, or we in a complicated relationship. I really, really want that. I have never had that. Never. I had a vision to create a book for young women to change their mindset and to manifest, because that is how I feel like I became successful in life. That is my truth. That's what I know about. So that's what I want to teach young women, manifestation. And even though I feel like the people I hired in my team dropped the ball, I'm taking full accountability, because at the end of the day, I'm the leader. I'm the CEO. I'm the coach. So, you know, it's my brand. I take full accountability, even though I did not know.
Get the out of my face talking until you know what you're talking about.
Or God gonna bring us somebody. Or you know what, you just wasting my time anyway. No, the problem is, don't nobody want your ass. That's just really what it is, okay? You're either too dusty, or you're just too big to see that you don't offer enough value for the guy that you want. And so B. Simone started to realize that something was wrong. Like, she tried to change up for real. After making those comments, B. Simone went from talking down on 9-to-5 men to doing this.
Manifesting love. But it's a little challenge. We got all these things we want in a man. A list of things. You gotta be tall, you gotta be dark, you gotta be handsome, you gotta have pretty things, you gotta be a family man, you gotta be financially stable, you gotta be rich, you gotta be successful, you gotta be things. And we ain't even have the things on that list. You gotta be a family. You talk to your mama in 6 months, but you want him to be a family man. You gotta be financially stable. You're kind of in the negative, man. Overtrain me. You gotta have a job. You need to have some applications, because you're still unemployed. You gotta have pretty teeth. You ain't seen this in 6 years.
Yeah, B. Simone started coming after the women. Like, she became lightweight, a pygmy. Anybody who knows content, you know that she's a gripper.
Oh, you can go along with it. I mean, who are we to tell her not to go along with it? She found a way to be relevant for a minute. But relevant, if you do dirtbag, like, we had a homegirl, her name is Just Lee. She don't want no smoke with none of them, so I ain't trying to say that to bring drama to her name. But, you know, that girl B. Simone used to do her jokes. Then when I found out she stole a book, and I've seen the girl talk, I don't think she's mentally well.
Greetings, Polite Savages, and welcome to another tip talk. Ladies and gentlemen of Polite Savages, we are now about to embark on a journey sure to anger feminists and modern women alike. As always, we can only guarantee as we see it. And sometimes the truth is a bitter pill, especially when winter is coming. So you better just shut up, put on a jacket, because it's cold outside, and take that medicine. So there's nothing left to do but get on up into it. Let's get up, and get down. Let's go.
Well, Polite Savages, 180 degree from B. Simone on her supposed spiritual journey turning over a new leaf. Now, Polite Savages, I don't know about y'all, but I speculate that she may be grifting a little bit. Because when the whole internet was called out on her BS, when she was telling her so-called Bessie that she was struggling to make ends meet because she had to go shop at H&M. Now I'm being a bit hyperbolic, exaggerating the tale a little bit. But you know her complaint is falling on deaf ears when it's a tone deaf, and it's not only in its delivery, but it sounds like she's turning her nose on the regular average Joe and Jane Doe. By lacking the self-awareness and empathy that most of her audience is shopping at places like that. So even though she's going down the religious route, her response to her haters when she went to the wall line that she still got some money in that bank account. Well, I guess that Christian deference hasn't manifested in humility and kindness. Maybe it's karma, maybe it's the Lord teaching her a lesson. When two live streamers came to confront her about on how she fell off from her blessings.
I like to hear. Jesus is king, goddammit. Jesus is king. Like you fell off.
Okay. I got fish, potato wedges, sauce, roll, got over 2414. Let's see if it goes through. Let's just see. No, let's just see. Let's just.
Broken.
Polite Savages, I think we all know by now there are many women that are like B. Simone. They're checking your pockets, they're checking your finances, they're checking your credit reports. They're not measuring up what they're looking for, then they're gonna show you right out the door. A quick reminder from the beginning of this video, where this little lady's opinion and sentiment is echoed by a different woman. Both of these 49ers still command a high price, thinking they rank as high as a woman that is rated a 10 or even a 9.
Gillette Clear Gel Antiperspirant starts working immediately. Wax gets stuck in your pits. Gillette, the choice is clear.
Summit Series was never just made for mountains. It was made for those who know the value of risk. This is 25 years of relentless pursuit.
How do you decide what's best for you? Easy. Here's what you do. Look for the seal. It means no antibiotics or hormones inside.
Pause for the facts. The classic first-timers. They don't know that nearly half of all the stars have been in it.
I wouldn't date a man that makes less than $100,000 a month.
Damn. Well, I guess, damn.
So the reason why I wouldn't date a man that makes less than $100K a month is because as a remote closer, I bring in $50 a month. So if my man is not making double what I'm making, at least double what I'm making, I just wouldn't have respect for him.
Hey, question, lady. Could you see yourself dating a guy who worked a 9 to 5?
Yeah.
You're not looking for a multi-millionaire, somebody who
That's
can...
great, but I wouldn't mind a 9 to 5 guy.
That makes you a multi-millionaire.
Okay. What makes you even open to the idea?
Stability. Like, stable income. 9 to 5, you know what's coming.
So you're not judging the guy who's only bringing in 30K?
Well, 9 to 5, that makes me 30K. I mean, there's minimums to this, but 9 to 5 is fine.
So let's say you're making $100,000 annually. Where would you plan to come in?
250.
250? So why does it have to be more than you?
Because I'm bougie and I need a certain lifestyle. I mean, if I'm being honest.
The lifestyle that you want to get from a man, what does it entail?
Regular trips, a nice house, and I just don't want to ever think about money. I just want to be like, this is what it is.
And how old are you now?
I'm 31.
You're 31. Did you have this mindset when you were 22?
I would say the salary's gone up since I was 22, but we're in a different year now. Like, it's 2025. Everything's expensive, so you can't survive off just like 60,000. I don't think, especially not in a big city.
Where are you from originally?
LA.
Okay. So,
does that make sense now?
of course.
Women are now saying, well, I have this degree, so you have to have this degree, and I make this amount of money, so you have to make this amount of money. So now they're just weeding out all their options, right? And they have this some perception that guys in, say, construction or plumbing, even if they own the damn business, aren't like good enough for them because there's like a grammatical error in their, text, and they're too snooty for that. So you wake up, you weeded out all these guys, you say they're not good enough for me, they don't have the fancy degree, they don't make enough money, and then you wake up with 35 of them.
Just when you think it wasn't gonna get any worse, you rain on your parade when I show you how these ladies turn it down a hype man just because of his accessory.
The book is based on a survey where men and women were asked if they got 80% of everything they want in their ideal mate, would they be happy with that? And women said, no, that's settling. And said, 80%, I'd be thrilled, that's a catch. And so,
80% of the women you surveyed is settling? What are women too picky about here?
Well, I'll tell you, men and women were asked what would be a deal breaker for on a second date, and men named 3 things. They said she has to be cute enough, she doesn't have to look like Angelina Jolie, she just has to be cute enough, she has to be warm and kind, and she has to be interesting to talk to.
Ding, 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 ding. Pretty simple.
Right. Okay, reasonably, the women came back with 300 things that would rule out a guy for a second date. We're talking about like another 2 hours and maybe a free dinner. And they wouldn't, and there were things like, he wore a brown belt with black shoes.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Jabari.
Jabari, how old are you?
32.
And where are you from?
New Orleans.
New Orleans, okay. What do you do?
I'm the chief of staff of a government agency in New Orleans.
Okay, super fun.
I enjoy traveling. I'm big on food. Obviously, growing up in New Orleans, both cooking and going out, as well as finding a good lounge, listening to some R&B, cool vibes.
All right, sounds good. Your name and age and your balloon.
I'm Jasmine, I'm 29. For date night, I love getting my steps in, but I wouldn't wear an Apple Watch. Just like for a date in a suit, I just feel like a nice, better watch would have.
Okay.
Yeah. Like a suit would have, I would wear like a nice.
Right.
Yeah.
So for me, I wear suits 5 days a week, and I typically have my Apple Watch. It's kind of convenient, when you have, notifications going off while you're in meetings to be able to look at it versus pulling out your phone.
A long time. I was like, wait a minute, okay, so I'm looking at the percentage of single mothers versus the percentage of single fathers. The data is not quite lining up. Then I started to think about the T app, and I said, wait a minute, women are posting all the same guy on the T app, and they're all running over there and rating their experience with the same guy. Wait a minute. These women are all dating the same men. Because how would you explain that one guy has like 30 different women rating him poorly? 30 different women have this guy, and they have a bad report on him.
Polite Savages, there's been many reports that the ladies and the women out there are catching us, are doing better in their studies, getting degrees, and getting better at math. But I got a question I've got to ask. Why do you think most of them still fail to understand that when a man gets to himself in a position of being a high-value man, earn more than 6 figures a year, having a pension plan, investing himself in acquiring more resources in crypto and precious metals like silver and gold, and let's not forget real estate. And if this man so happens to be working out and keeping himself in shape, climbing a ladder, still being competitive and going after his purpose, and attract to many different types of women of different ages, different social classes, and around the world with his passport in hand? Well, the simple answer is that they are miserable and insufferable when their beliefs are confronted head on.
I'm 51 years old, and I can pick whatever I want. because women all want the same kind of man. And if you have options just like you're not going to do what? Settle. Men didn't make the marketplace, ladies. You fought for it to be this way. This is freedom. Freedom comes with responsibility.
Clearly not for men.
No. See, when we had the old, men were expected to fight the wars, dig the ditches, build the buildings, pay all the bills, and when a divorce or something happened, men had to pay. Now women fought for equality, so you get upset when you deal with 50-50 mindset men.
No, I mean, I'd rather an independent, rich woman and be single than to be stuck man who doesn't give a
And
shit
I
about
would rather
anything.
pay more than half of the bills.
Absolutely.
And especially in my community, strong, independent, such and so forth. The amount of men who are high earners, independent, and miserable. How about this? There was a time when men and women actually did not war with one another. We didn't have these contentious things.
And you could, your wife, and she didn't have any right, and you could beat her.
Now, what's going on is this is the sign language that goes on here. This is when they go to the horror story. In the black community, we call this the color purple in the black America.
Today's modern woman doesn't know how easy she's got it. Women can now be boss babes, or at least proclaim to be the CEO of their own business. We know most of these happen to be lies. They can always go back and fall and rely on a man, especially the court systems and the laws, to extract as much as they can from the regular average man. But once their career fades and their options start to run dry, they should take an assessment and a hard look at their life. When the sudden realization comes and they realize,
I feel I need a man in my life. I am a successful female. I have a whole career. I have a lot going for me, and I still need a man. Because today, the lights went off in my car and said, low tire pressure. And I was like, what? I would love to be able to text them and go, please, there's a light on, and I don't know what to do. Instead, you have me out here checking tire pressure, putting air in my tire. I'm tired of being strong. I just want to be weak and baby.
You're 30 years old, you're single, and you're like trying to put yourself out there. Your friends are all married, and they're like, oh, let's go to the D-Backs game, and you're like sick, and then you think like it's gonna be a night out, and then they're like 7th inning in, and they're like, yeah, let's go get some ice cream after this, and I'm like, oh. We have really different vibes of like what the night is gonna look like.
You know, she's getting a little old for the game. She's getting a little old for the club till 4 in the morning. She's getting a little old for that scene. 2 or 3 years, 32, 33, 34. How do you think she's going to feel? That you can see her panic starting. That panic is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger.
That's all I got for you, Polite Savages. Like and subscribe, hit us up on all networks. We found true happiness.
You know, I've been thinking about the show. For the next 30 days, everyone in the country is trying to murder me. It's crazy, right?
People in these games never come back.
We have no choice. We need Money Doctor now.
Welcome to the Running Man.
contestants will be hunted for 30 days. Anyone can kill you. Survive, and you will walk away with $1 million.
I always thought this was fake. Feeling pretty real now. Any weapons, an ID, and a disguise.